Welcome to Mystic Past Unraveled, where we dive into history's most chilling enigmas. Today, we unravel the Dyatlov Pass incident, a tale so bizarre it has baffled investigators for decades. In the icy grip of the Ural Mountains, 9 experienced hikers set out on a journey that ended in tragedy. Their bodies were found in positions that defied explanation, sparking theories from natural disasters to supernatural forces. Let's follow their footsteps and uncover what really happened. Subscribe for more unsolved mysteries. It was January 1959, in the midst of the Cold War, when a group of young Soviet students from the Ural Polytechnical Institute embarked on a ski hiking trip to Otorten Mountain. Led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, the team was no novice. They were all seasoned adventurers, certified for difficult routes. The group included 7 men and 2 women, aged 20 to 38, all enthusiastic about conquering the remote, snow-covered wilderness of the northern Ural Mountains. They started from Sverdlovsk, now Yekaterinburg, on January 25th, traveling by train and truck to the starting point. The plan was a 200-mile trek, documenting their journey with diaries and cameras. On January 28th, one member, Yuri Yudin, turned back due to illness, leaving 9 to continue. Their last known stop was a wooded valley on February 1st, where they pitched their tent on a slope known as Kolat Syakhl, or Dead Mountain in the local Mansi language. The weather was harsh, with temperatures plummeting to minus 30 degrees Celsius, but the group was prepared, or so they thought. According to their diaries, the mood was high. They sang songs, shared meals, and took photos. But that night, something went horribly wrong. When the group failed to send a telegram signaling their return, a search party was dispatched on February 20th. What rescuers found 6 days later was a scene from a nightmare. The tent was slashed open from the inside, as if the hikers had fled in terror. Their belongings, clothes, food, equipment were left behind. Footprints led down the slope to a forest edge, but then vanished. The first bodies were found near a cedar tree, 1 mile from the tent. Yuri Doroshenko and Yuri Krivonashenko were barefoot and underdressed, their bodies showing signs of hypothermia. They had attempted to start a fire, breaking branches with their bare hands. Nearby, Igor Dyatlov's body was discovered, face up, as if gazing back at the tent. Rustem Slobodin and Zenaida Kolmogorova were found on the slope, as if trying to return to camp. All 5 died from hypothermia, but Slobodin had a fractured skull. Weeks later, after the snow melted, the remaining 4, Lyudmila Dubinina, Alexander Kolovatov, Nikolai Thibaut Brignol, and Semyon Zolotaryov, were found in a ravine 250 feet away. Their injuries were horrific. Dubinina was missing her tongue and eyes, Thibaut Brignol had a crushed skull, and Zolotaryov had broken ribs. These wounds were compared to a car crash, yet there were no external bruises. Radiation was detected on their clothes, and Zolotaryov, a war veteran, had unexplained tattoos and a camera around his neck. The Soviet investigation concluded a compelling natural force was responsible, but the case was classified, fueling speculation. The official report cited an avalanche, but the slope was gentle and no avalanche debris was found. Why did they cut the tent from inside? Why flee barefoot into minus 30 degrees Celsius cold? Theories exploded. Yeti attack, based on a photo of a large figure, UFOs, strange lights reported by witnesses, or a Soviet weapons test, radiation, and injuries like blast trauma. The Mansi indigenous people were suspected, but cleared. In 2019, Russia reopened the case, concluding a slab avalanche caused by wind and katabatic forces. A 2021 National Geographic study used computer models to simulate a slab avalanche, explaining the injuries and why the hikers fled. ETHZ researchers in 2022 noted the model's limitations, but supported the avalanche theory. Yet, mysteries remain. Why the radiation? Why the missing tongue? Some suggest hypothermic delusions or a panic from infrasound caused by wind. The truth may never be known, but the Dyatlov Pass incident endures as one of history's most terrifying unsolved puzzles. If this story chilled you, like and subscribe for more historical enigmas. Comment your theory on Dyatlov Pass below. Mystic Past Unraveled signing off. Stay curious.